Into the future. Good morning. Good into the good. 120 minutes.
Hi, I'm John Flansburgh of They Might Be Giants. And tonight we're back as your special guest host for 120 minutes on MTV. Tonight we're featuring exclusive live performances from us, They Might Be Giants, and Radiohead. Plus alternative music videos from Liz Phair, Catherine Wheel, The Ocean Blue. Plus we've got brand new ones from Rocket from the Crypt, The Cranberries, and the Doughboys. And count 'em four, world premieres. In 1 hour, it's an excerpt from The Cure's upcoming concert film Show. It's the first ever airing of Matthew Sweet's new one. And in 20 minutes, we'll have the planet's first look at Iggy Pop's Wild America. Let's kick off the world premiering of the third video off Depeche Mode's Songs of Faith and Devotion album. The song's called Condemnation.
From her debut album, Exile in Guyville, that's Chicago's Liz Phair with Never Said, here on 120 Minutes. I'm John Linnell from They Might Be Giants, and we're your special guest hosts tonight. Next up, it's a San Diego band called Rocket from the Crypt. This video is off their second album, Circa Now, which originally was released almost a year ago on the independent Cargo Records. Now Interscope Records, home of Nine Inch Nails, Primus, and Helmet, has re-released the album. And they've sent us a video for the song Sturdy Wrists. Here it is, Rocket from the Crypt on MTV's 120 Minutes.
Howdy, I'm John Flansburgh.
I'm John Linnell.
And we're They Might Be Giants. We're your special hosts for 120 minutes tonight. Coming up later, a live performance from us, They Might Be Giants, and world premiere videos from Matthew Sweet, The Cure, and right here, it's a world premiere from Mr. James Ostenberg, better known as Iggy Pop.
This is, as close as we count, the Ig Man's 12th solo album and 15th overall. If you count the three he made with the Stooges, can you tell I'm reading? Back in the late 60s, early 70s, it's called American Caesar, and it's due to hit stores tomorrow, Tuesday the 7th. The first single features guest vocals from none other than Henry Rollins, and right here, it's the world premiere of the video.
It's called Wild America, and it's new from Iggy Pop on 120 minutes on MTV.
That's the second clip from Everybody Else Is Doing It, So Why Can't We? That's Ireland's Cranberries with their new one, Linger. Here on 120 Minutes, I'm John Linnell, where They Might Be Giants. We're your special guest hosts tonight. Coming up, world premiere videos from The Cure and Matthew Sweet, plus a live performance from us, They Might Be Giants, right after the break. It's the first video They Might Be Giants ever made. Right here, the top 10 albums on alternative radio for this week.
This is John of They Might Be Giants. We got a lot of world premiere videos here on 120 minutes, including Matthew Sweet, The Cure, and the latest from The Ocean Blue, plus a live performance from us, They Might Be Giants. We're going all the way back for this next video here. This was shot in 1985 in our neighborhood of Colonial Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is the original song that put us on the map here at MTV. The song is called Put Your Hand Inside the Puppet Head. This clip was directed by Adam Bernstein, a totally happening guy. Let's see, what else to say? Here it is, They Might Be Giants, Put Your Hand Inside the Puppet Head from 1985. As your body floats down
From their third album, Beneath the Rhythm and Sound, that's Hershey, Pennsylvania's Ocean Blue with a beautiful new video shot in Iceland called Sublime. Here on 120 Minutes, I'm John Linnell, where They Might Be Giants. We're your special guest hosts tonight. Coming up, a live performance from us, They Might Be Giants. A world premiere video from The Cure, and right after the break, a world premiere video from Matthew Sweet.
this.
Show us your coffee cups.
This is what they call a union.
Howdy. This is John Flansburgh with They Might Be Giants. We're taking a little coffee break right now. We're going to be on tour really soon, so come out and see us. We'll be in the Midwest all through September. But coming up, we got a live performance from us and a world premiere video clip from The Cure. Right now, we've got a world premiere clip from Matthew Sweet. Man, that's good coffee. Called Time Capsule. This is the second clip from Matthew's fourth album, Altered Beast. And if you've ever seen it, it rivals Peter Gabriel's Dig Me in the Dirt video as the most masochistic clip of the year.
Hi, it's me, John Linnell, from They Might Be Giants, with you for the second 60 of MTV's 120 Minutes. In the next hour, we'll be playing live for you and checking out an exclusive live performance from Radiohead at the MTV Beach House. We've also got alternative music videos from Frank Black, the Doughboys, New Order, the John Spencer Blues Explosion, Smashing Pumpkins, and the Butthole Surfers. And right here, to kick off the second half of the show, it's a world premiere video from The Cure. This is for the song A Night Like This, which was originally released on The Cure's '85 album, The Head on the Door. Now it's included in their new film called Show, which is currently making its way across the U.S. There's also a Show CD out on September 17th that goes along with the film, and a second CD called Paris, due on October 22nd, that contains alternative tracks to the ones on Show. Right here, the first excerpt The Cure have sent us from Show, and Robert Smith to tell us how the project came about. By the way, Louis Largent will show us his exclusive Show interview in its entirety sometime in the coming weeks.
In years to come.
You know, John Flansburgh was the director, and I just said, you know, let's get, you know, he said, let's get Brian Wilson, and we couldn't get Brian Wilson, so let's get Chris Elliott. And Chris Elliott couldn't do it because he had some sort of back problem, he couldn't come down. And so that was, you know, get my little brother and get the guy Tony Asher, you know.
From his eponymous debut solo album, that's ex-Pixie Frank Black with Hang On to Your Ego, a video directed by Mr. John Flansburgh over here from They Might Be Giants. And now here's a song by They Might Be Giants, soon to be out on CD5 and 7-inch single, and it's called Why Does the Sun Shine?
The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. Yo-ho, it's hot, the sun is not a place where we could live. But here on Earth there'd be no life without the light it gives. We need its light, we need its heat, we need its energy. Without the sun, without a doubt, there'd be no you and me. The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees. The sun is hot.
The sun is so hot that everything on it is a gas. Aluminum, copper, iron, and many others.
The sun is large.
If the sun were hollow, 1 million Earths would fit inside, and yet it is only a medium-sized star.
The sun is far away.
It's about 93 million miles away, and that's why it looks so small.
But even when it's out of sight, the sun shines night and day. We need its heat, we need its light, the sunlight that we see. The The sunlight comes from our own sun's atomic energy.
Scientists have found that the sun is a huge atom-smashing machine. The heat and light of the sun are caused by the nuclear reaction between carbon, helium, hydrogen, and helium.
The sun is a mass of incandescent gas, a gigantic nuclear furnace where hydrogen is built into helium at a temperature of millions of degrees.
Howdy, I'm John Flansburgh from the They Might Be Giants. We're your special host for 120 Minutes tonight. Coming up later, we have a very happening video from New York's most happening band, the John Spencer Blues Explosion, plus a video from New Order. And we have live performances by Radiohead at the MTV Beach House. But first, here's the Montreal band, the Doughboys. They've just released their 4th LP. It's called Crush. It's the first to feature their new bass player, Peter Arsenal. It was produced by Daniel Ray, who's worked a lot with the Ramones. The track was mixed by David Ogilvy of Skinny Puppy, and the first single was co-written by frontman John Kastner and Mega City 4 singer-guitarist who goes by the name of Wiz. Here's the video. It's called Shine.
From their 4th album, Extra Width, that's ex-Pussy Galore singer John Spencer and his Blues Explosion, with a video called Afro, here on 120 Minutes. I'm John Linnell, we're They Might Be Giants. We're your special guest host tonight, and still to come, we've got the Smashing Pumpkins, the Butthole Surfers, and right after the break, an exclusive live performance from Radiohead at the MTV Beach House.
Might Be Giants coming up. We've got a clip from the Smashing Pumpkins and the Butthole Surfers. Next up, it's an exclusive live performance from Radiohead at the MTV Beach House. You might have seen their performance of Creep on MTV Prime. This performance has never been seen, however, and it is so exclusively for you, the listeners of 120 Minutes. Here it is from their album Pablo Honey. It's the live Radiohead from MTV. It's called Anyone Can Play the Guitar.
Staying up with 120 Minutes tonight. I'm John Linnell, he's John Flansburgh. We're They Might Be Giants, and we've been your special guest host tonight while Louis Largent is in LA recovering from the Video Music Awards. He'll be back here next Sunday at midnight, 11 Central, and the Breeders will be his special guests. Time now for the final video on tonight's show. It's the Butthole Surfers, who you may have caught recently on their Barbecue Mitzvah tour with the Stone Temple Pilots and the Flaming Lips. Here's the second video from the Butthole's 7th album, Independent Worm Salute. It's called Dust Devil.